step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
I'm falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war.
Stop 32 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series for Season 15 brings us to a new track we're visiting here this season. It is South Boston Speedway in South Boston, Virginia. And this is going to be the tracks that we'll be visiting. That Kyle and I will be visiting, I should say, for the running of the Dr. Pepper Xfinity Series that we're doing. And for those of you wondering about that series, it's not been put on the back burner. Just when Kyle has time to do the Dr. Pepper Cup Series and the Dr. Pepper Xfinity Series races, which of course those races will be few and far between, and that's of course for the NRSL. But we are here on the NNSCRA side of things here in this series, and so let's get to stuff going here. As this is the running of the Axalta We Paint Winners 500 we're doing here today. And let's get the starting line for today's event. On the pole at 102 miles an hour, it's John Arndt in the Dodge Dealers Dodge, the winner of the Coca-Cola 600 this season. He'll be alongside Levi McIntyre, who won the last stop on the tour at Kansas Speedway for Rockin' Wrestling Racing. Row 2 is Jesse Turner, number 17 Western Auto Chevrolet. He is one of his best starts, I believe, this season. And Levi Shones, who currently sits number 8 in the points chase going into this event. Ryan Madden, the number 71 Prodigy Chevrolet, is the inside of the next row down, and beside him, the number 23 Smokin' Joe's Ford of Zach Austin. He's on the outside. Then it's James Richardson, the number 35 Tabasco Hot Sauce Pontiac, and another Pontiac, Kev Shearer, the number 32 Tide Pontiac, has the outside lane, still looking for that first win. Then it's JT Bryant, two-time winner this season, in an all-tail Dodge car number 12, and beside him, Luis Hernandez, the number 25 Michael Holligan Chevrolet. Stephanie Gardner, number 26 Cheerios Ford, as the inside of the next row down, and beside her will be William Bedford, the number 00 Aqua Fresh Pontiac. Then it's Ryan George, number 30 Pennzoil Pontiac, as the inside of the next row down, the winner of the All-Star race this season. And Cooper Siron, the Darlington winner, the Southern 500, not the Southern 500, excuse me, the first Darlington race, the Dodge Charger 500, the FedEx Express Chevrolet car number 11. Then it's Marty Johnson, the Daytona 500 champ. Yeah, Marty Johnson's next row down, the Daytona 500 champ in the Family Channel Ford, car number 16. And Johnny Gardner, number 28 Texaco Haviland Ford Fusion, as the outside. Corey Williams, number 31 Lowe Chevrolet, and the Dylan Young, the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford, as the next row down. Then it's Seth Cole, the number 13 Geico Chevrolet, as the inside of the next row for NNSCRA Motorsports, and beside him will be Noah Cars, number 44 Hot Wheels Pontiac. Here comes the man to fire him up.
Drivers, start those engines!
Man giving the fire the engines because of a racing here today on this racetrack at South Boston Speedway. John Arndt will lead him down. The number 19 Dodge Dealers Dodge as the green flag waves, and we are underway here at South Boston. Levi McIntyre gets a good start here as this race will be run for 51 laps here today. Here comes John Arndt back to the inside lane. He'll take the lead back here as Jesse Turner now battles with McIntyre for second. This is the shortest track on the circuit we'll be running this season, 4/10 of a mile in length. And this is one of the old school Busch Series racetracks, or what's now the NASCAR Xfinity Series, obviously. Ryan Madden leading them down. There's JT Bryant going to the inside of Levi McIntyre for position. McIntyre still caught up on the high side. 3 wide back there. Seth Cole, at least they were 3 wide. Seth Cole making his way up through the field here as he goes inside of James Turnerson. And now they are 3 wide. Trent Dunham, the 1 car, in the 8 of Dallas McIntosh, and Corey Williams in the 31, the winner at New Hampshire, as he and Andrew Perry in the 5 gets tangled up a little bit. They are all over the place here at on this South Boston track. I will say that for sure. As Corey Williams still stuck on the high side. Michael Turner and Joshua Osborne both on the inside lane. And right there behind one of the new Dodges in the field right there. That's Joshua Collard, number 43 STP Dodge, making its debut in this season. Dave trying out, kind of flip-flopping between the Dodge body and the Pontiac body for Richard Petty Motorsports. So after all the shuffling that's happened early on there, John Arndt's still the leader of the race here. Second is now Ryan Madden. Third is Ryan George. Marty Johnson runs in 4th position. Seth Cole, who started middle of the pack, runs in 5th position. Then Dallas McIntosh, JT Bryant battling with Joseph Romero for position. Romero having a bad season up to that point, not the best of the seasons in the world. He's 35th in the points chase coming in, but this will be a big pick-me-up if he holds on for position. Joshua Osborne in a battle with Matt Dallio in the 6. Dallio is currently sitting in 18th in the standings right now. Joshua Collard right there behind. So is Zach Flickinger in the 33. And one of the points contenders moving her way through the field, that's Jessica Shelton in the 9, who started way back in the back, and now she's on the inside of Osborne for position, and she'll take the position away. And boy, she got a fast car moving her way through the field though too. She was 12th the last time. That'll be 11. She'll take from JT Bryant, who almost gets turned by Matt Dallio in the 6. Bryant now stuck on the high side himself. And Chris Dodd in the number 4 car making his way through the field in a Kodak Film Chevrolet. And of course, Shelton, we mentioned, was the championship contender. She's currently sitting second in the points, 20 behind Charles Sanford. And there is Sanford running right behind Noah Cars in the 44 car. Sanford in the 24, DuPont Chevrolet. And oh boy, they were 3 wide up ahead though. There's Zachary Fitzwater, JT Bryant, and Stephanie Gardner going at it there. Gardner losing a couple of positions at that point. Noah Carr steps up underneath, and so does Charles Sanford. On board Dylan Young's car, running right now in the 24th position. Young was the winner this season at the Food City 500 at Bristol. Caution free so far after 20 laps of action here. John Arndt continuing to lead the race here. Johnny Gardner making his way through the field here. And there is the 3rd points contender. That is Kyle Matthews, who runs right now 3rd in the standings. But unfortunately for him, right now sitting in the 31st position. We'll see where he's at this time as he goes by Joshua Osborne for position. Matthews up to 29th now, up underneath his buddy Dylan Young. Matthews will be sticking with this paint scheme next season, but with the Cup 90 mod that will be coming out. So all this talks I've been talking about sticking with this mod next season, well, I'm basically talking on my butt, so all this time, so I decided to switch to the Cup 90 mod next season. And this man will be sticking with this scheme for Cup 90 next season as well. Quentin Moore in the 21 Citgo Ford. And he muscles underneath Corey Williams now for position. Williams the winner at New Hampshire. Ooh, and he may get JT Bryant as well, and he does get him. So moving up to 28th position at the moment. Dalton Day right there in the 20 car, winner this season at Texas. And Levi McIntyre, who's the outside pole sitter, has fallen all the way back to 35th position at the moment. And I believe I see lap traffic just starting to become a factor here. John Arndt continuing to lead the race. He won the 600 at Charlotte earlier this season. John Arndt believing that his Cup team is cursed in some ways because he sits right now 37th in the standings despite that win at Charlotte. And he is basically on death rage vengeance right now as he's now starting to catch the tail end of the field with Kev Shearer, who, unfortunately for him, running in last place at the moment, now going underneath Stephanie Gardner for position. And a bad break for Shearer too, because he came in this race 10th in standings coming in, so that's going to take a big hit for him. 20 laps to go this time by 31 of 51 completed. Madden still second. Third position remains Ryan George. Then Seth Cole in fourth. Fifth is Dallas McIntosh. Joseph Romero running in sixth position. Seventh, Marty Johnson. Eighth, Andrew Perry. Joshua Card in ninth, and Jessica Shelton running in 10th at the moment. Hardly any battles going on right there. There's Collard in the 43, like I said, debuting a Dodge in this race here. So there's another one. There's Shelton. In fact, Joshua Collard's the only Dodge Charger body in the field, by the way. Here's Shelton among a few others. They're running the Intrepid body. Noah Carr's having a good run here and is running in the 11th position at the moment in the 44 car. He's also having not the best of the seasons. He's running 28th in the standings. Now battling with Zachary Fitzwater and the Adam Petty cars, Kyle Petty cars, I should say. Him and Adam Petty both. The 12th position, Charles Samper, who's right now the points leader coming in. He sits 13th. Johnny Gardner 14th. 15th is Nicholas Romero, winner at Rockingham this season, and will be going back there for the AC Delco 400. Luis Hernandez in 16th. There's a battle for 17th position there. Chris Dodd and Zach Flickinger. Flickinger came in this race 5th in the standings in the Harry Gant colors. And several drivers already trying to make their way back up through the field. Remember, we talked about Levi McIntyre, who was running near last place. He right now sits in the 23rd position. And lap traffic becoming a factor big time there. You see several cars having trouble. The guys having trouble getting by cars. And in fact, Ryan Madden lost second position right now to Ryan George, and he may be in jeopardy of losing one to Seth Cole in the 13 car. But he's up on the high side now of the car of Dallas McIntosh, who's now on the inside. McIntosh trying to go for the fourth position. He's going to get it, and he may get third from Ryan Madden in the 71. So McIntosh having a strong run here today. And same with Joseph Romero in 29. He is right now, he may get 2 spots in one right now as he tries to get underneath Seth and Ryan both, and he will too. So McIntosh takes third. Romero takes fourth, maybe third now. Here it comes Romero to the inside of McIntosh. So Joseph Romero, who's, according to him, and oh, we got a battle and a lead change here. Ryan Madden takes the lead in the 30 car. So Ryan Madden, with 7 laps to go, takes the lead here at South Boston. We're closing in to the finish. lap traffic has basically screwed over John Arndt, and so all Ryan George has got to do is try to get through the lap traffic as smoothly as he can. Ryan Madden took the win at the All-Star race at Charlotte this season. Oh, and now he's up on the high side now with Matt Dalio. Good news though for Ryan George at the moment. He has still got a few cars between he and he's still got a few cars between he and Joseph Romero, though Romero is now on the inside lane. It's the bad news for George at the moment. 2 laps to go. Ooh, Ryan better get down on the inside lane. Here comes Joseph Romero. He's still got Quentin Morville between them. He's on the inside lane. White flag waves for Ryan George. 1 lap remaining. Can he hold off Joseph Romero? Romero to the inside of the racetrack. 29. Here they come. They're side by side. Romero on the inside. George on the high side. Here they come on the 4th corner. Romero takes the lead. Joseph Romero wins his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series race. Joseph Romero wins the Axalta We Paint Winners 500 at South Boston. What a finish! Car number 29, the Goodwrench Chevrolet, takes the win on a final lap pass on Ryan George, who comes home a disappointing 2nd. 3rd will go to Marty Johnson. Seth Cole will be 4th. 5th place will go to Andrew Perry. His 2nd straight top 5 finish. We saw him with a good run at Kansas. Then goes John Arndt. John Arndt, a heartbreaker, finishing 6th after leading for most of the race. 7th, Ryan Madden. 8th was Joshua Culler. Dallas McIntosh comes home in 9th. And Jessica Shelton will end up finishing in 10th. But what a drive by Joseph Romero, who chopped a 2.5 lead in the final 5 laps to win it. I mean, I swear that was I really thought Ryan George was in good shape though to trying to stave off the challenge of Romero. But it's really, I don't know what it is. Noah Cars will come in 11th position. 12th will be Zachary Fitzwater. Nicholas Romero 13th. 14th, Charles Sanford. So Shelton will gain quite a bit in the points chase, though, after this race here at South Boston. 15th, Luis Hernandez. Then Johnny Gardner. 16th position. 17th will be 17th, Zach Flickinger. 18th position will go to Kyle Matthews. 19th, James Richardson. 20th place will be Levi Shones and Jesse Turner. 21st. 22nd, Chris Dodd. 23rd, Michael Turner. 24th, Zach Austin. William Bedford. 25th. 26th, Zach Rogers. Joshua Osborne. 27th. 28th was Stephanie Gardner. Then comes Kev Shearer and JT Bryant, 29th. Kev Shearer, 30th. 31st, Jeremy Jones. 32nd, Matt Dalio. 33rd, Quentin Moore. Then Levi McIntyre, 34th. So he dropped back again. There was quite a bit of shuffling going on though in the middle, from the middle of to the back of the pack. And that made this things super wild here at South Boston. I swear to goodness, we are going back here again next season. That was crazy as crap. So this track will definitely be back for season 16. Jeremy Jones, 31st. 32nd, Matt Dalio. 33rd, Quentin Moore. 34th, Levi McIntyre. Then Cooper Cyron, Dylan Young, Trent Dunham. Those two were. Dylan Young actually was moving up to 23rd in the point chase coming in. Trent Dunham was knocking on the door of the top 10 in the points, so that's going to cost him a bit. 31st was Corey Williams, or 38th was Corey Williams, and Dalton Day 39th. Dylan Poteet was 40th in the race, and Poteet had been moving up in the points himself coming in. He was up to 20th place in the point chase by virtue of his win at the race at Richmond, one of his 2 wins this season. Then William Brock, the winner of the first race at Pocono, was 41st in the field. So our congratulations for the first-time winner, Joseph Romero. His first win of the season. Takes home the title here today at South Boston. Average speed of 100.849 miles per hour in the race. And so that is it for today's race here. The next up on the tour will be at Charlotte, North Carolina in the running of the NASCAR On Speed 500. So until then, this is James Qualls. This is a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 5 years of offline racing at its best.